Hair is one of our most defining features, yet many people don't fully understand their hair type or how to care for it properly. Type 1A hair, ultra fine straight hair, the thinnest and straightest hair that looks smooth and shiny like glass. This hair gets oily fast because natural oils move easily down the straight strands. It's very hard to make this hair curly or add volume to it. People with 1A hair often have to wash it every day because it looks greasy quickly. This hair type is very soft, but also fragile, so it can break if you pull it too hard with tight ponytails. It's the rarest type of straight hair and is most common in people from Asia. The hair lies completely flat against the scalp and has no body or volume. When you try to curl it, the curls fall out within minutes. This hair type looks best when it's kept simple and clean, with lightweight products that won't weigh it down even more. Type 1B hair, medium straight hair. Straight hair that's thicker than 1A with a little more body and bounce. This hair can hold some curls better than 1A hair, but it still stays mostly straight. It's the most common type of straight hair that most people have. You might notice some very slight bends in the hair strands, but overall, it looks straight. This hair type is easier to style than 1A because it has more thickness and can hold volume better. It doesn't get oily as quickly as 1A hair, so you can wash it every other day. The hair has enough texture to work with styling products and can hold gentle waves for a few hours. It's the most versatile of the straight hair types and responds well to different styling techniques. Type 1C hair, coarse straight hair. The thickest straight hair that might have small waves near your ears or neck. This hair has more volume than other straight hair types and can get frizzy, especially when it's humid outside. Some people with 1C hair can even get beachy waves if they let their hair air dry in humid weather. This hair is coarse and strong, which means it can handle more styling than thinner straight hair types. The individual hair strands are thick and can feel rough to the touch. This hair type has natural body and doesn't lie as flat as other straight hair. It can resist styling at first, but holds styles longer once you achieve them. The hair may have slight resistance to chemical treatments and take longer to process. Type 2A hair, fine wavy hair. Hair with soft, loose waves that look like beach waves. These waves are very light and start a few inches down from your roots. This hair is thin and easy to style, and you can make it straight without much work. The waves are so gentle that they almost look straight, but you can see the soft S shape when you look closely. This hair doesn't get very frizzy and is pretty easy to take care of. The waves are loose and relaxed, giving the hair a natural, effortless look. This hair type can be enhanced with light wave creams or can be straightened easily with minimal heat. It's low maintenance and works well with simple styling routines. The hair has a soft texture and moves naturally with a gentle bounce. Type 2B hair, medium wavy hair. Hair with stronger S-shaped waves that you can see clearly. This hair is thicker than 2A and gets frizzy more easily, especially when it's humid outside. The waves are harder to straighten out, and they bounce back into their wavy shape. You need special products to help control the frizz and keep the waves looking nice. This hair type sits right in the middle between wavy and straight. The waves are more defined and have more resistance to styling changes. The hair has medium thickness and density, making it fuller than 2A but not as thick as 2C. It benefits from products that enhance waves while controlling frizz. The natural wave pattern is strong enough to be the main styling choice, but it can still be straightened with some effort. Type 2C hair, coarse wavy hair, hair with thick, strong waves that start right at your roots and go all the way down. This hair gets frizzy easily and needs lots of moisture to look healthy. It acts more like curly hair than straight hair, so you need to use products made for curly hair. The waves are very defined and can sometimes look like loose curls. This hair type has a lot of volume and can be hard to manage without the right products. The individual strands are coarse, and the hair has high density, creating a full, voluminous look. This hair type is prone to tangles and requires careful detangling. It responds well to curl-enhancing products and styling methods used for curly hair. The waves are strong and well-defined, often forming loose spiral patterns in some sections. Type 3A hair, large curl hair. Hair with big, loose curls that look like spirals about the size of a quarter. These curls bounce when they're healthy, but can get frizzy when it's humid outside. The curls are well defined and shiny when you take good care of them. This hair type is pretty easy to manage compared to tighter curls, but you still need to use products that won't weigh down the curls. The curls can lose their shape if you use too many heavy products. The hair has a soft texture with good elasticity, meaning the curls spring back when stretched. This hair type benefits from lightweight moisturizing products and gentle handling. The curls form naturally and have good definition from root to tip. It's the easiest curly hair type to manage and style, with curls that photograph beautifully and move naturally. Type 3B hair, medium curl hair. Hair with tighter curls that look like ringlets about the size of a penny. This hair is thicker and needs more moisture to keep the curls looking good and bouncy. The curls are more defined than 3A hair and have more volume. You might have different curl patterns throughout your head. Some parts might be tighter or looser than others. This hair needs regular deep conditioning to stay healthy and prevent frizz. The ringlets are well formed and springy with good definition when properly moisturized. This hair type has a medium to coarse texture and higher density than 3A. It requires more intensive care routines and benefits from leave-in conditioners and curl creams. The curls can shrink significantly when they dry, and the hair needs protection from humidity to prevent frizz. Type 3C hair, tight curl hair. Hair with very tight corkscrew curls about the size of a pencil. This hair is thick and can break easily, so it needs lots of care and moisture. The curls are very well defined when the hair is wet, but they can get frizzy when they dry. This hair type has a lot of volume and density, which means you have a lot of hair strands packed together. Even though the curls are tight, this hair is usually easier to style than type 4 hair. The corkscrews are uniform and well formed, creating a beautiful texture when healthy. This hair type is more fragile than looser curl types and requires gentle handling during washing and styling. It benefits from rich, creamy products and protective styling techniques. The hair has significant shrinkage and needs regular moisture treatments to maintain its health and appearance. Type 4A hair. Soft coily hair. Hair with tight, small coils that make an S pattern like a spring. This hair is soft but shrinks up a lot when it dries. Sometimes it can shrink to half its length. The curls are easy to see and well formed, looking like tiny spirals. This hair type can hold moisture pretty well compared to other type 4 hair, but it still needs lots of conditioning. The coils are delicate and need gentle handling to prevent breakage. The hair has a soft, cotton-like texture when properly moisturized. This hair type benefits from the LOC, that's leave-in, oil, cream method of moisturizing. The coils are visible and well-defined, creating beautiful texture and volume. It's more fragile than straighter hair types and requires protective styling and gentle manipulation to prevent damage. Type 4B hair, dense coily hair. Hair with Z-shaped curls that have sharp angles instead of smooth curves like type 4A. This hair is soft, but the curls aren't as clear as 4A hair. They look more like a zigzag pattern. It breaks easily and needs gentle care with special brushes and combs. This hair type doesn't show its length very well because it shrinks so much. You need to be very careful when detangling this hair to avoid breaking it. The Z pattern creates less definition than 4A hair, making the individual curl pattern harder to see. This hair type has a cotton-like texture and can feel dry even when moisturized. It requires frequent deep conditioning treatments and benefits from protective styles that keep the ends tucked away. The hair needs gentle manipulation and should be detangled when wet with lots of conditioner. Type 4C hair, tightest coily hair. Hair with the tightest coils that might not even look curly at first. It can look almost straight until you stretch it out. This hair shrinks the most when it dries and is the most fragile of all hair types. The curl pattern is so tight that it's hard to see individual curls. This hair needs the most moisture and the gentlest care. Many people with 4C hair choose protective styles to keep their hair safe from damage. The hair appears dense and compact, with coils so tight they form a cloud-like texture. This hair type is the most prone to breakage and requires the most careful handling. It benefits from heavy creams and butters and should be manipulated as little as possible. The true length of this hair is often surprising when stretched, as it can shrink up to 75% of its actual length. Type 4D hair, ultra kinky hair, a special type of textured hair that has Z shapes and sometimes L shapes, which makes it different from other type 4 hair. This hair doesn't hold moisture as well as other type 4 hair because of its unique curl pattern. The L-shaped bends make it harder for natural oils to travel down the hair strand. This hair type is very fragile and needs extra gentle care and lots of moisturizing products to stay healthy. The unusual curl pattern creates sharp angles that can be points of weakness where the hair might break. This hair type requires the most intensive care routine of all hair types, with frequent deep conditioning and protective styling being essential. The hair may appear to have no curl pattern at all, but when examined closely, the complex Z and L patterns become visible.